Nah, my apologies. Somehow my gadget the wire must have hit it or the case or something, and it turned it off. So, but I'm glad you're watching some of my videos. Have you stumbled on? I know you see a lot of different radios on my gate, but you said I ain't posted a video in a month, dude. Is that correct?
That's what YouTube is saying. Yep.
All right, cool, man. Cool. All right, well, you are the new guy out here on the bandwave, and you say I have not posted videos in over a month, which is really kind of cool because we do the New York City morning show out here every day for 4 years now, and I don't know what channel you're looking at. Maybe you're stuck on my Richie Radio or my Donnie Brasco channel, my first two channels. Most of the dates on those videos you'll see them, 4 years, 3 years. But nevertheless, man, it's nice to have a new guy. Yo, tell me about your technician, man. I'm curious to hear about this guy.
Okay. Are you on YouTube now?
No, sir. I do not go watch other technicians on YouTube. Why? How do you get to this tech out here that you're advocating to do this work and charge astronomical prices for?
He doesn't charge prices or high prices. He charges $35 an hour to work on the radios. If you're a veteran, it's $30 an hour.
Oh, that's cool, man. What does he charge if you had to do a peak tune, realignment, box match, upper and lower channels, and a Cobra 148, man?
Okay, he sells the Bearcats 980s with the stinger boards for $275. You get 133 watts.
Okay, and copy on he sells the Bearcats with stinger boards. I don't know if that was the answer to how much he charges for a peak tune, realignment, upper and lower frequencies, linear set, audio sling, and mod to a brand new Cobra 140. All right, man, listen, you're an interesting cat to me. Tell me some more, dude.
Okay. He peaks and tunes the radios with I'm not sure because I don't have the list in front of me, but you say you don't watch other technicians, so I can't tell you what to do on your channel, on your YouTube.
No, sir, you damn sure can't tell me what to watch or, how to operate my mic or run my radio business. But nevertheless, like I said, dude, you sound like a very enterprising, high-pitched individual there, and I know you're out here advocating for somebody there, and I got a good idea. I hear you out there talking about me you know me, So maybe it'd be a good idea until you get that list of prices that maybe you not talk about Richie. Because, when you're like a new guy coming out here to talk about somebody that had three of the biggest and best CB shops in 3 decades on the East Coast, you really make yourself look minuscule. More so when you're not the clown doing any work, dude.
Listen, I'm never saying I was a technician, okay? You keep saying that you're the best in the East Coast. Okay, so this guy is out over there by California, so he's over there by the West Coast. So...
Well, my friend, if you can rewind this video again and find me one time I said those words, man, you're pretty good. But like I said, maybe later on you'll hit rewind when you hear it on YouTube, and it'll sink in a little better in your little Guamo brain. But I think it would be real good to not talk about me like you're a friend of mine or people's radio I've done, or like you're down with me, Maybe the next time you should actually talk to me is when you got your technician's price list and what he does and for how much and all that other stuff. That's, to me, that would be entertaining. That would be conversation I would like to have with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Hold on, let me see if I can try to get the price list for you.
Yeah, do that. And can I ask you a question, man? I hope you don't take offense to this, man. I'm not a pride basher or anything, but I'm really having a very hard time. I don't know if it's just me and maybe other listeners out here, but I'm having a very hard deciphering. Are you male or female?
Male.
Okie dokie, ching, 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 ching. Hey, leave them scoreboards alone, guys. All right, that's nice to know, Mr. Male. All right, my newfound male friend with no handle and no name. I'm going to wait for you to come back with that price list, okay?
Okay. Hold on, I'm checking my mail now. Hold on.
Okie dokie. Yeah, while you're at it, I'm going to give you some more coffee, all right?
All right, no problem, Mr. Richie. Yeah. hole in the wall.
Well, yeah. You don't have to call me Mr., dude. You know, you call me Mr., you make me feel old, and, you know, I'm only 50 human years, you know, old, and, you know, to me, I'm still a bassinet I'm still a bassinet trying to kick my way out of my bassinet, so. But I appreciate the Mr., especially from, you know, a gentleman who seems like he would love to get to know me.
Hey, like you said, it's a small world out there. You never know.
No, sir, I did not say that at all. You said that. And I corrected you and amended you and told you, you know, there is no world too small and no world too big. Whoever you are in your world is nobody and nothing to me in my world. And whoever you are in your world, it means nothing in my world. And I don't care if you're my next replacement. How's that?
Hey, no problem. Okay, he charges a face $20 so far, okay? You're faced.
He charges $20 to get face?
Yeah, the face of the radio. You know, new face, custom made face.
Alright, Roger on the custom made face. I copy, okay. So face for $20, gotcha.
He gets this from Ray's, whatever Ray's place, where you place the order, and he'll make it for you, he'll ship it to you.
Oh, okay, so your tech gets his plates from Ray's, another place, right?
Right. He'll send an email to Ray, he comes to, you know, he prints it out, and then when Ray is done, he'll send him the, how can you say it, the flight of it first before he makes it. Okay,
and do I need a ray gun to reach Mr. Ray or what?
Ray, yeah, just type in Ray Customs in Google, Ray Custom.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not going to type in Ray's Custom. I'm not looking for anything from Ray's Custom. I'm just curious, you know. I mean, you're teaching me about your tech, and, you know, I'm learning a little bit about your tech. That, you know, he'll sell you the face for $20, but you have to email somebody else to get that face for $20. You know, I mean, this is interesting to me. Come on, I'm listening.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what else. Okay, the 990 is $275 total shipping with amp inside. Okay, so that's not bad.
I'm sorry. The watt is how much?
The 980 Bearcat is $275 includes shipping with amp inside.
Okay, that sounds very reasonable there.
Right, that means he'll change the cabs. He does everything inside the radio. He'll put the clarifier in and everything.
Okay, so in the brand new 980, he's going to change everything there and add a stinger board there, right?
Yep.
Wow. Somehow I feel like I'm playing a game of Operation here. But you know what? Let me go fill this coffee cup and see if he's got on that price list how much he charges for 11-meter conversions on most 10-meter radios, or, you know, upper and lower channels, and peak and tune up at a 148 or a grand or one of the nice bases. I'll be right back, man. Try to have those answers, okay, son?
Okay.
newfound male friend there. What'd you say your name was, sir?
Okay, I have the list for my radio. What he did. I have the price list and everything.
Okay, you know, I gotta say, dude, I'm like ecstatic and happy about you have, you know, what you did for your radio and stuff. But I'm sorry, I thought I asked you, what do they call you? What's your name like?
Yeah, Red Hook.
I'm sorry, what'd you say your name was?
Red Hook.
Roger, okay, so your name is your handle, and your handle is after the place you live at. Yeah, you know, I spent a lot of time down there over there, man. I used to, you know, hang out in after hours over there, a couple of after hours, really, man. In the 80s and the 90s, La Condola at the corner of Columbia and Ida's over there, you know. But you talking about Red Hook? I got you, man. Come on.
Okay, a new upgraded AM regulator is $15.
All right, now, this is your technician. This is the work that he does.
This is what he did on my radio I'm talking on right now, right? A new upgraded AM regulator is $15.
Roger. He put a new regulator in your brand new Bearcat 980. Okay, I got you. No, but listen, what I'm concerned with, you said that I don't want to know about your radio, dude. You say you got a price list for his services and stuff. I mean, what does he charge, like, you know, for an 11-meter conversion, you know, like, you know, Galaxies, Rangers, some of these radios, you know, Magnums, RF Limiters, Strikers, they don't come out the box with, you know, channel 19 here, you know, you can't just put 19 in your glass and start talking gibberish to the tech, you know?
Right, that I don't have the list for the 980. I have the list for my radio. I'm saying I have to get the list from him, and I'll give it to you in a couple of days.
Okay, all right, okay, gotcha. Well, so let me ask you a question, Mr. Red Hook. You know, I don't want to take offense to this, but how old are you?
23.
You sure, man? You wouldn't be lying to me now, right?
Why should I want to lie to you? Huh?
You know, that's a good question. I ask myself, why is this individual I don't know out here talking about me? You think that's a better valid question or no?
Hey, we gotta start some entertainment somewhere, right?
Oh, okay, so being a new guy out on the bandwave, now let me see what it says. Being a new guy on the bandwave, to get entertainment is to go out there and start bad-mouthing people you don't know and never met. Am I clear to understand this is your form of entertainment?
Hey, you gotta have fun sometimes, right?
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, I love to have fun. I'm a fun, loving kind of guy. But are you sure, dude, like, you know, if I took you out to dinner tomorrow night, are you going to be able to walk up to the bar and get me a drink?
Hey, why not? Why not, huh?
You sure about that? You're legal?
I show you my ID when I meet you over there by Union and Crossing.
Okay, well, I didn't say you were... Oh, you're going to meet me? Okay, so you're going to come up to me and say, hi, I'm Mr. Red Hook, and you're going to show me some ID that you're 23 years old. Wow, you know what? I'm starting to like you more and more by the second.
Hey, one day, I'll take a recheck on that.
Well, listen, you know, we never made a date. I mean, I'm listening to you and I'm trying to comprehend what it is you're telling me. I mean, you know, I mean, you know, is this a fantasy of yours?
Hey, why not?
Okay, so your fantasy is to walk up to me at Utica and Clarkson, tell me your Red Hook, show me your ID, and in your fantasy, what happens after this?
Time will tell. We don't know. You never know.
Oh, time will tell. You never know. Okay, all right. You know, right about now, I feel like a pride stomper, so I'm going to take a couple of sips of this coffee and light this out, and I shall be right back.
After these messages.
Feel free to supply the messenger, my friend.
Gotta love it, gotta love it.
Maybe while I'm doing what I'm doing, you could explain to us what it is you gotta love?
CV.
Oh, yes, without a doubt. I mean, you know, to want to grab a mic and reach out and, you know, communicate, yeah, you really have to love the thought and the notion behind that.
That's why it stands for constant bullshit. About 127,
Yes, sir, I hear you there, 131. Hold off. Well, you know, it could mean constant bullshit. But, you know, I mean, you know, how they say life is what you make it. So if you make it, death will rest your soul away. So, you know, if life is what you make it, what do you think grabbing that mic is going to be? Come on in the 127. What? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Either you're busting my balls, pulling my leg, or I'm standing here hysterical laughing because you got me honestly believe that my brothers and sisters are sleeping out there. What's supposed to happen tonight?
They're supposed to drop the rest of the Kafka warriors.
Terrorist or our government?
Government, they gotta take that one down so they can build another new one.
Oh, listen. They're just trying to make contracts and line organized crime pockets for the next fucking 30 years. Don't even sweat that shit, man. They're in for a rude awakening with all that shit. All right, I'll be right back. Hey, we got a new guy out here, Mr. Red Hook, and he's, I guess he's related to Ray's Custom. No, that's gonna be not Ray's Custom. That's where you gotta. That's who his tech gotta call to buy the faceplate. I mean, you know, I'm not paying attention here. I must be losing my marbles. I'll be right back.
Alright, I'll let you know what they're doing over here.
Nah, man. Listen to me. I don't want to know anything government. I don't want to know anything government. You want to know why? Because if I got to make a move, I don't want nobody saying it was personal. Richie's clear.
No, I thought it was part of the contract, right?
I hear you, dude. I hear you. Well, I hope they blow it to smithereens, dude. I mean, you know. What do you want me to tell you, ma?
Alright. I'll let you know if it's there. It'll probably be pretty cool to watch.
Okie dokie. Hey, Mr. Red Hook out there, you got a copy of Mr. 526 Mobile?
Yes, I do have a 526 Mobile. How are you, Mr. Red Hook? Greenpoint Avenue. Hey, copy the Greenpoint Avenue. Very good, you're sounding good on my radio. Roger, right on. Give me a couple of minutes, I'll get back to you. I'll send something. Alright, 10-4.
By the way, while I choke the rest of this thing down, Cupcake, get the dunce cap off and get ready to go to school again. Well, at the end of that day, you could pay for it. At the end of your magic moment, you could treat me to it. That'd be a neat trick. Really? You heard me make a date in this video, Gate? Lord have mercy. Remember, when you're coming at me, my brother ain't having no mercy. As a matter of fact, if I told you he's putting extra pressure behind me, would you believe me? Guess he believes me. Mr. Red Hook, 23-year-old male. I shall be right back.
Okay, Richie, $27 a day, Richie. You got it.
Well, I believe the rent was, I think it was $680 or $690 they wanted to charge me, so we just came up with that number, rounded it off, and divided it by 30. Whatever that was daily, and it was a mutual agreement. They gave me a 5-year lease for X amount, and every night I put 27 on the table. I guess I ain't got that bad of a deal. I'm mad that my lease is up next August, but you know, who knows? feet above sea level isn't my type of foundation. I mean, it's not my, it's my type of foundation. Just, if there was an apartment building that was 6 or 12 stories, sure. But she's toying with him. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, my new buddy out there. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Mr. Richie Red Hook.
Oh, okay. So your name is Mr. Richie from Red Hook, or you're telling me you're calling me Mr. Richie, and your name is Red Hook.
Yes, sir.
All right. So when Dr. Love down on Channel 6 wants to do business with you, how do we get to Mr. Red Hook?
Well, what you do is you call my technician directly. He has an 800 number. You ask him all the questions you want.
Okay, that sounds interesting. Can I have that 800 number?
Yes, right now he's, let me get it from his website. Hold on.
Wait a minute. This is your technician. You out here trying to promote his work in the 5 boroughs of New York City, no less, and you don't have his number on hand. All right, I'm just trying to understand the situation. I'm trying to have perception of this video.
Do you want it?
If you could tell it to me without that mic making all sorts of old trigger fart sounds, certainly.
Okay, it's 1-800.
Okay. Hey, what kind of mic you using, Mr. 1-800?
A Roll Devil, why?
Okie doke. Go ahead on the 800 number.
Okay, it's 1-800-872. 8510. 1-800-872-8510.
And, who are we going to contact over there for, we want this, Galaxy, 98 VHP, man, put on CB channels, come on.
Just ask for Tim. He's 3 hours behind us, because he's over there by, Arizona. So, you can call him tomorrow at 3 o'clock our time, and you can ask him all the questions you want.
Okay, he's over in Arizona. He used to be part of that old radioactive radio over there in Arizona. Okay, so we're not calling Tim, we're calling Sammy, Supernova, or Mikey. Okay, alright, I got you. We're calling Sam Sanjay, I got you, alright. So tell me, how is Radioactive doing these days? Where they working now?
Radioactive? Who the hell is Radioactive? That's his direct number.
Whoa. Hey, my friend, did I not ask you 2 transmissions ago if this Tim is down with the Radioactive radio in Arizona? Did you not tell me yes?
I said yes to the number. I said, do you make sure you got the number? And I said yes. Okay? No, he's not down. He does his own work. He's not with nobody. He does his own business.
Oh, okay, all right. Because for a second there, man, I can't hit rewind until I put the gate up on YouTube, man. Well, I could before it goes there, but I'm just saying, I must have clearly mistook what I heard. My deepest apologies.
Right. You can call him tomorrow, 3 o'clock. It'll be 12 o'clock there. You can ask all the questions you want and his whole price list.
Hi, now, am I asking for Tiny Tim or I'm asking for Big Tim? Which one?
Just ask for Tim. He answer the phone.
Okie dokie. And, he gonna tell me how much he gonna charge for a 11-meter conversion there and pumping up the radio, right?
Yes, he will. Guaranteed. Yes, he will.
Okay, I'm just curious. So on that 98 VHP, man, he's gonna give me the CB radio and at least 300 watts, right?
You gotta ask him that. You gotta ask him. I can't answer the question.
Okay, all right. So since I hear you, trying to do business with Dr. Love on 6, and you're the new technician team around, and you got the magic tech around here, what can you tell me?
Okay. Well, if you go to YouTube, like you say, you don't watch other technicians, so I can't tell you what to do. But what do you want to know?
All right. Well, I guess all right. I guess we're at a standoff. But let me ask you a question. If I made a live gate, pulling a radio out of a box, opening it up, and showing the public that in this nice $300 factory perfect machine, I'm pulling out about 15 parts, and in this place I'm going to add about maybe max $2.70 worth of wires, a couple of capacitors, maybe a transistor or two, and a diode. Would it be alright for me to charge them $100 for that?
That's up to you. It's your business. I can't tell you how to run your business.
Okay. Alright, no. I mean, it's not my type of modification, but if it was, I still wouldn't charge them $100. I think for that bullshit, you know what? $35. I mean, Richie only charges what for the 11-meter conversion and the box matcher to crank up, whichever it is. What? Richie charged $50 on a 10-meter radio, $35 on a CB. And Richie's what? Right here in Brooklyn with you, man. He's 10 minutes from you.
Yeah. Well, listen. Everybody got their touch. Everybody got their place and time. Everything.
Okie dokie. Alright. I mean, if we go see this guy, man, are we gonna hand him our shit, and an hour later, are we gonna have our shit back in our hands or what?
It depends. It's up to you. Got to talk to him about that. I can't say yes or no because I don't do the work for him. I don't work on radios. I just try to promote him. That's all.
Okay. And where'd you say he was again?
He's in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay, so we definitely ain't walking up to him, handing our radio and getting it back in an hour or the next day, or maybe a couple of days. I got you, man. I feel you, bro. I mean, I'm with you, dude. I'm just trying to understand you. I mean, I hear you talking about me like you understand and know me, so I'm trying to understand and know you there. Tevo?
Hey, no problem. That's what CB's about. Constant bullshit.
Oh, okay, constant bullshit, I got you. So, me trying to find out a little bit about you because I hear you out here, talking like you're my friend and, you hang out with me or, people's radios I've worked on. Me trying to find out, why your dialogue and mic is like that, that would be considered constant bullshit, me inquiring about that?
No, you just want to know who the new guy is, like you said before.
No. I wouldn't want to know who the new guy was if I didn't hear him doing all that stuff he just said no to. Kind of making me wonder why he would do that. I mean, what would the new guy be getting out of that?
Percentage off when I bring a radio to him. I get compensated for it.
Oh, cool. Okay. So let me see if I got this clear. You're the new guy on the channel, which you clearly state. And you're out here talking about me and bad-mouthing me and, talking like, you know me, know people's radio work I did. So you could get a discount and make commission off radio work for this tech. Am I clear to understand that?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Listen, my coffee pot's boiling, Mr. Red Hook, and I shall be right back.
Okay.
My newfound friend, Mr. Red Hook. How you doing? What kind of radio you say you were talking on again, Dad? 980, 880?
No, Cobra 148.
Oh, Roger. You're on a 148. Oh, my apologies. I'm sorry. I must have heard the wrong thing. Okay, so you're just telling me at this moment you're on a Cobra 148 now?
I never had a 980. I never said I had a 980. I told you I was 148.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to have to pay close attention from the beginning of this video to this moment and see if you ever told me, you're talking on a 148. I was under the clear impression the way you were advocating and starting off about the magic and miracle technician you're out here advocating for, that you were talking on one of his work, his 980. You said he did all the work for you. Okay, so you're on a 148. Now, what did the technician do for you in this radio?
I have a whole list. You want to go over the list with you?
Sure, man. I'm not into constant bullshit. So, if this type of conversation is constant bullshit to you, then you need not read me the list of the things that this miracle new tech in Arizona did to your radio for me. Okay?
Okay. I know you're video coding it, right?
Well, thanks to 911, we never were actually allowed to record our radio logs. But due to 9/11 and some changes in government and some things and a couple other things here and there, for entertainment purposes, it's perfectly legal. For radio log reasons, it's perfectly legal. So I guess, yeah, I don't want to get it messed up. Why? Are you, it's going to be sad. Are you camera shy?
No.
Okay. Because if you would have answered that question any other way while you're grabbing a mic to talk to people you hear everywhere that you have no idea who they are, what they look like, or, if they can even see you, I would have really hate to have heard you say yeah. Okay, now, carry on. You were telling me about your 148 now.
What's going on out here? Richie's no radio police. Don't listen to that junkie.
You know what there, Mr. Red Hook, my newfound 23-year-old male friend? I think I found the perfect man for you to explain all that good radio stuff too.
Hey, Richie, stop perpetrating the fraud out here. You're no radio police.
Well, you know, Mr. 25 Blow, Mr. Enforcer 250, I don't recall anybody stating I was, or implying I was. I was having a nice conversation that I believe my newfound male friend, being, what's his name, Red Hook, and he was about to explain to me a non-constant bullshit conversation. But seeing as you're out here, man, and you'd like to be a star in my show, I'm going to allow you to take over the microphone there, Mr. Enforcer 250 Blow.
Hey, you like the videos? You like that unboxing, huh, bitch?
Well, you know, sir, that's the second time you accused me of liking something I never got to see yet. But I'm getting around to it, don't worry. Maybe by tomorrow night it'll come to me. Or maybe the next night, but I'll get to it, don't you worry. Why, are you in a quick hurry for me to watch some more frauds and expose some more frauds?
Well, I'll put it this way. TikTok, you never know how long you have on this earth, so it's best that you get the most pleasure out of life as you can.
Well, you know, Mr. Enforcer, in your shoes, having the monster and dying and having less than X amount of time, I could sympathize with that. But see, when I was put on this earth, I was told shortly thereafter that how long I was going to be on this earth. So I guess you could say, dude, if you, I have from this moment as I speak to you a good 400 plus of your calendar years to worry about seeing your unboxing or to catch a new fraud. But tell me a little bit about it before I go watch it again. What am I watching? An amplifier, a new amp?
Watch it again. I caught him. I caught you, Richard. You slipped before you watch it again. I got you.
I said before I go watch it. But okay, we're going to have to rewind. What am I looking at? An amplifier?
You're looking at something you can't afford. You can only lust over. Look at it this way. It's the Sade of amplifier.
Oh, okay, it's the Sade of amplifier, and it has all these nice stickers on it. And according to the earliest video game, you purchased it at HRO, and I'm supposed to go watch it. You know, all I did was listen to a video game that I made earlier before I left. I believe I titled it Amplifiers and Visions or something. But tell me a little bit more about this video before I go watch it. Am I going to see all those nice handle with care, fragile black and whites, UPS, FedEx stickers? Am I at least going to see the head of an HRO receipt with everything blocked out, put that amplifier model number and price? That's all I want to know.
Richard, stop perpetrating a fraud. Watch the video. Stop pretending that you didn't watch it or that you're not going to watch it or whatever the case is, because I know you're ready. Because I caught you saying that you watch my videos. Sometimes it's hysterical, sometimes it's painful to watch, but whatever the case is, that's your thing. I know you watched them already, and you're like, damn it, boy. That boy got himself a nice piece of gear there. It's all right, Richard. You could say you didn't watch it or whatever. I'm not here to hold it down, lock it down with you. Because it's 5:15 in the morning. I'm having my Java, getting ready for work, and it is what it is, Richard. But remember one thing, Richard. Don't envy anyone. Don't be jealous when another man possesses something that you don't have. Because envy is one of the 7 deadly sins there, my friend. Remember those words. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And that was done by the Beatles.
Okay there, Mr. Enforcer, but, I got to clarify something. The only hysterical thing is you honestly thinking that I click on your unboxing videos. And the only painful thing is you actually believe it might affect me. Now, me being envious, no, you got the wrong one. I believe all your prior unboxings trying to compete with Richie. Not once have you ever received anything or proved anything was a legitimate buy. So I guess what you did for me just now was what you did for me in the first video game earlier today. You confirmed for me that I shouldn't bother wasting my time because all those stickers that you boasted about in Friday morning show gates, nobody's going to see. You're not showing any receipt from, as you self-proclaim, you purchased your new amp that you didn't tell me about the name of it or nothing from HR. Yeah, Mr. Enforcer, I didn't say I watched it. I said I will get around to watching it. If you stop breaking my balls. Because the more you accuse me of watching it, the more your hackers, buddies, my team, and some fucking crooked government personnel and hysterical laugh and go, Richie really don't click on this motherfucker's unboxings. So, to be honest with you, Mr. Enforcer, to be out here running a game where a 6-year-old elementary school kid can spend 5 minutes at the keyboard and show you he can turn on both your cameras and tell you everything that cell phone did on the internet today in under 5 minutes, how you do not know I do not click on your fraudulent unboxings is beyond me.
Am I clear to understand you're hacking me, Richard? Am I clear to understand that? You're watching me when I'm getting dressed? Are you that type of pervert? You would want to watch the enforcer in the nude? Am I clear to understand that, sir? You're under oath, so elaborate to the general public, sir.
Well, I'm glad I'm under oath, and I understand the homosexual of Mr. Enforcer 25 Blow has fantasies and delusions of believing that I would hack him or when I see him nude. But nevertheless, if that's what you heard, all I can tell you is get off the drugs. When you hit rewind, maybe you'll hear it clearer tomorrow and go, ha ha, Richie made an asshole out of me again. But thank you for trying to insist that I enemy a video game I didn't see yet. And thank you for confirming for me the second time in 24 hours that I should not waste my time. I'm only going to be seeing another fraud.
Whatever turns you on, Richard.
How about a Red Hook?
Richard, whatever.
How about that Red Hook, my new buddy? Are you still there?
Sounds like a boyfriend of yours, my new buddy. What is this, man? Where would you find a new boyfriend?
No, but he made it clear that he likes to engage in conversation with me, and he's very much into constant bullshit. That his goal out here is, to be part of your cheerleading squad at CB Taliban because he believes turning on his radio and, talking about people he never seen or met just so he can get commission from somewhere else is the thing to do. So, to be honest with you, I call him my new buddy because I've been talking to him for a total of about 42 minutes and 50 seconds, 4250. So maybe Mr. 250 can find out about my new buddy or boyfriend as his homo brain perceives this to be. I'm going to sit back quiet and see what evolves. You're king of New York by quiet.
Hey, did you ID the guy first and make sure he's of age, Richard, before you invite him to a bar for a drink or two? Then get him home and then take off your shirt and get sexy for him? Are you sure you ID the man first and make sure he's of age?
Well, I don't think I ever invited him to anything to do that. I believe I threw a curve and said, if I took you out to dinner tomorrow, would you be able to buy me a drink? But hey, Mr. Enforcer, I have to commend the way the brain between your ears works. You show your true colors, your agenda, your hidden pride, and all that other good stuff. Now, I shall be right back. Maybe he can answer them questions for you. Maybe, I don't know, Red Hook, is that what you heard earlier? I think Mr. Enforcer has a nice proposition for you. It sure sounded like something of a proposal. I don't know. I hope I never utter words like that. The king of New York City. I'll be back.
Well, I think that you turned the man off, but first of all, he's a good man, Richard. So
wasn't trying to turn him on. I don't recall trying to turn anybody on, but thank you for letting us know we turned you on.
Stop bullshit and watch that video. Or those 3 videos.
Mr. Enforcer, how many times am I going to tell you? Now guaranteed I'm not going to watch him. Why do I want to see more fraud? Why do I want to see your 4th base box in under 2 years that you don't own? Why?
Watch and learn and be prepared.
Okay, watch and learn about you unboxing equipment that is not yours. That's what I need to watch and learn. Mr. Enforcer, save all that. What's getting ready to happen in this tri-state area, which is going to put out videos nothing like you've ever seen. All right, I'll be back.
Richie. What a fantasy, man. They ought to change you from, you should have changed your name from Richie to Tattoo from Fantasy Island, Richard. But you definitely one highly delusional cat out here, Richard. Oh yeah, and that person from Red Hook, whoever you are, don't believe anything 127 says. 99.9% of what he says is gibberish, made up fantasy, delusional episodes that never exist.
Boy, you sound like shit.
He just makes shit up as he goes along. Every time Richie wakes up, another idea pops in his head and he's that character.
I guess you turned Mr. Red Hook off.
I got you, man. I got you. Don't worry. We're playing the game. Don't worry. I know what he's doing.
Okay, as long as you understand there, sir. As long as you understand where that demented individual's coming from. You know, because he does claim to be a suspended without pay law official of various departments, of various branches of government. So if you have any kind of, it sounds like you have a, sounds like you're an intelligent individual that you could think for yourself. So don't be misled by Richie 127. He's a delusional junkie. He's 50 plus years old. He plays with his baby mushroom. You know, he was shortchanged in life in many departments. One in his private section and the second in his brain capacity. The man claims he has 4 badges. The man claims that he's marrying Sade the singer. He always sits back and sings his song to her.
Hey, Red Hook, I'm not gonna lie, man. He hung out with me as many times as you, dude.
Say no to drugs, and he's extremely delusional. And between the K2 that he smokes, the crack, and the smack that he's gonna get when I see him, he's very confused. But I'm sure once he sees me in the flesh,
God, I hope he gets around to that smack.
Smooth operator to whoever he wants. But yeah, that's basically the MO on Richie V. Caprano. He's a very delusional character out there, and like I said, character. He's not in reality. He doesn't live reality as we all know it. He lives his own fantasy, and that's why he's very psychotic. The man is extremely delusional. He wakes up to my voice, masturbating, singing Smooth Operator, and he's a very disturbed.
God, I can't believe he sees this in his brain.
Because if you do see Richie in the flesh, he kind of looks like a butch, like a lesbian. He kind of looks like Chaz, Sonny and Cher's kid.
To a fag, I look like a lesbian, my own.
Chaz with no hair. Chaz with no hair, or you could maybe a little more like Uncle Fester. I don't know, it's hard though, or Mr. Magoo. It's like a combination of those three.
Mr. Enforcer, I'm not going to lie to you, sir. I understand that you hung out with me as much as Mr. Red Hook over here, and, we palled around for like decades and shit where you could substantiate and back up your wild delusions of what I may be doing in my bed when I wake up. But nevertheless, dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been talking to this kid for about 40 minutes, and here's my perception of him. I perceive him to be what Donald Trump's little retard son would actually sound like should he open his mouth, to be honest with you. All right, and with that, I'll be right back.
So you just assaulted the young man. You just said he sounds like a retard Donald Trump Jr. Am I clear to understand that, sir? You just assaulted the young man?
I said my perception. What I would perceive to be should somebody have opened their mouth. Yeah, listen, don't ever be afraid to rewind on my video games, baby. The man you're talking to, Mr. Red Hook out there, he's a good teammate for you. But I guess you'll have to explain to him that he's got it dead wrong when he says, I have not posted a video game in over a month. So maybe you can help him out, man, since you're willing to guide the new guy there on what you perceive to be a factual reality out here. The King of New York City, I'll be back.
He's known for inviting young men over his crib and getting freaky with them and smoking drugs and getting loose.
Yo, ask him how he knows this.
Kind of guy, man. He loves inviting young teenage men over his house, especially big black men. And he likes men uncircumcised. That's his favorite. Because that's his specialty. You can put your joint in his mouth, hit the top of his skull and pull out, and then instant circumcision. He's more kind of like a can opener.
Hey, Mr. Two-Flower Blow, can I be honest with you, dude? If this kid was a minor on the minor task force, you know you just hug yourself out. This fucking clown. Yeah, I'll be right back, man.
Oh, now you're with the task force? Okay, Richie. Now you're radio police. You know, bad enough you want to be a YouTube cop. Now you're radio cop. Come on, Richie. Stop your bullshit already.
That's what you heard me say? I don't think you understood the ramification what I said. But I believe the past 50 minutes of this video might help you. The King of New York City, I shall be right back.
The only thing you shall do is watch my videos and learn and lust over those videos and just dream and wish you had those two boxes, two openings, by the way. All right? There's two box openings, not one. But you already know that because I already know you viewed all 3 videos and you stood there stupid with your finger and a little propeller and a cap on your top of your head like you used to ride in the back of the yellow bus, Richard. You're stupefied. You don't know what to say.
All I can say is I'm going to get around to watching your videos. But I can't believe you have the audacity to accuse me of dreaming and lusting over boxings or unboxings that I'm not doing of equipment that does not belong to me. You want me to feel your magic of unboxing things that do not belong to you. Like I said, you are the king of base boxes, dude. What's this, your 4th or 5th one in under 2 calendar years? You're mighty impressive, Mr. Two-Fiber Blow. I've yet to see any one of these base things in motion in the morning show. Or I've yet to see anybody else corroborate. Never mind. Yeah, I'll be back, guys. Mr. Enforcer is forcing me to be like him.
Well, I'm trying to make you a man. Is there anything wrong with that?
You want me to watch your video and learn what it's like to unbox equipment that does not belong to me, dream and lust over it, wish it was mine, and say it's teaching me how to be a man. Yo, I like your school, man. Are you sure I'm still under oath?